Hello all, this is Kraken81, Kraken for short. I've always wanted to do vlogs, and I was inspired by More Death 13, and if you don't know him, what rock do you live under? Now I got into bikes probably, hang on, I'll beat this car. Probably, I don't know, 6 years ago, I suppose, something like that, 5-6 years ago. And the first bike that I had was a ZZR 250. I'll get to that. Now, when I was going for my L's, because you got to have your L's over here in Oz. The first one was like a preparation, like you read your book and make sure you know all the road rules and all that crap. And then you get it. They give you I think it was like a CB or CB 250 or something like that. And you cruise around on that. Yeah, you're a hero. And then you cruise around on that, and then probably when I was halfway through the actually, at first he's turned around and gone, "Oh, have you ridden before?" And I was like, "Nah, never ridden." And he's like, "Oh, okay, no worries, this could take some time then." And then he's gone, "Oh, here, take this bike and just cruise around the area a bit, you know." And I was like, "Oh yeah." There's like an enclosed parking lot. It was pretty big. And then he's gone, "Yeah, just cruise that, do some figure eights, do a bit of slow riding and emergency braking and things like that." I was like, "Oh yeah, cool, no worries." And then I was probably on the bike for, I reckon, now the lesson was supposed to go for like an hour and a half or something like that. And after 20 minutes, the instructor's come out, he was on the phone or something, he's gone, "Mate, that'll do, you're right." I thought that was fucking hilarious. So yeah, that was good fun. He waved funny, what the hell? Okay, normally people here don't wave like that. Like they don't wave. It's more of just a nod, just an acknowledgement, you know. But yeah, that was a bizarre wave. Like he was 50 metres away and he started waving. I think he's feeling lonely. So yeah, and then I went up to, had a pocket full of cash and I hopped on the train, and this is getting my first bike. I had $4,000 and I was like, I'm not coming back on public transport. I'm coming back on a bike. So I went up to Melbourne, that Big Smoke, and looked at a few bikes, and there was nothing really. And then I went up a little bit further, and there was my ZZR saying, "Ride me, Kraken, ride me." And I said, "I'll ride you." And then I took it home, and it was pissing down rain. It was a beautiful day, nothing like this. It was literally bucketing down. I got home, I was frozen, wet, soaked through, but God, I loved it. It was great. I had that bike for probably, I'd say about 3 years, and then I neglected it. Like I wasn't maintaining it. I wasn't looking after the chain. I wasn't looking after the brakes. The tappets in the end needed a good looking at, because it sounded like a lawnmower. I kid you not. I mean, most of the ZZRs do anyway, like when it's ticking along. But this was just ridiculous. Like you could hear me like 2 k's away. That's how loud it was. So I ended up selling it. I think I got like $1,000 or something for it. Like it would have cost triple that to fix it up. So I was like, no, I'll just get rid of it. Need new tyres. And towards the end of me having the bike, I was like, towards the end of me having the bike, I was I was riding the bike with no brakes. It was my main means of transport. And I was riding the bike with no brakes, and in the end it just wore out the sprocket because obviously no brakes, you're putting the pressure on the sprocket because you're slowing down with the gears. And the sprocket looked like a wave, like each cog, is it? I don't know, cog, tooth on the sprocket. Yeah, it just looked like a wave. Instead of being up and down, it just looked like a wave, like that. And you could, if you went backwards, you could really hear it, like the chain trying to go back the other way. So yeah, it was pretty bad. Yeah, I'll hopefully be making, well, whenever the days are nice, I'll be making some videos. So as long as it's not raining, I hate riding in the rain. It's just a pain in the ass. No, and particularly like down this way, there's a lot of old. I'm not kidding. There's a lot of old people. So you've got to be extra careful. They don't look. They just look forward and that's it. They, you know, if they run over you, they just go, oh, what was that, mum, love? I don't know. Just keep going. All right, and then you're dead. Like it's that simple. So. But anyway, that'll do. Cheers, guys.